Hey there, sports fans. Pete Laughlin with the Tahoe Sports Line. I'm joined today with Ethan Wood and Bob Morrell from the Lakeside Inn. Thanks for taking time to join us.
Absolutely. Great to be here again, Pete.
Ethan, you've got an incredible sports book over at Lakeside.
You know, we do have a good time there. You know, if the crowd has taken any of my picks the last 2 times, they're going to need a good deal. There's the spot to go. There's good $2 drinks, $2 wells, $2 wines, lots of food specials. Come on down, watch the games at Lakeside this Sunday.
Bob, speaking of picks, how did we do last week?
Boy, nobody did great, Pete. I'm not bragging about my 5-5, but come on, man. 3-7 for you and Craig. Craig wimped out this week. Think he came up with a phony doctor's excuse? At least you got the cojones to be here this week, Pete.
Yeah, I was terrible, but at least I am here. I don't know what his excuse is. Doctor, huh?
I'm not sure he's got one other than that 3-7 record.
Our viewers also struggled a little bit.
It was a tough week. Our winner, 6-4, Jessica Ubel. She gets a Lakeside Inn stay food package. We had a 3-way, multiple-way tie for second place, 5-5. Susie Myers gets a round of golf at Genoa Lakes. Elizabeth Rothman, 5-5, Latin Soul gift certificate.
Let's talk about some of the games we're highlighting this week.
Boy, another tough week. It looks like we got the Redskins at the Carolina Panthers. Shanahan's got quarterback problems on his hand with the Redskins. Panthers have been pretty competitive so far on the offensive side. I think it's a good spot for Cam Newton to get his second W of the year.
Yeah, I agree with Bob. You know, it's just coming down to the division. With them being 1-5, they need this win this week or their season is over for the Panthers. You know, Cam Newton's a little loose, but I think at home, I think they're a good pick at less than a field goal, so I'll take them.
Well, Ethan, I think you're right on one thing. I think their season is over, pretty much. Their defense is terrible. I know they've got a new quarterback, starting for the Redskins, but I'm going to put my money on the Redskins.
All right, next up, we got the Green Bay Packers visiting the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to the NFL, Christian Ponder. First start out of the gate, you get Aaron Rodgers, that Green Bay offense. Aaron Rodgers, highest rated quarterback through the first 6 weeks of any season in history. I think Clay Matthews and the defense are drooling over this matchup. Packers are going to roll, go to 7-0, take their bye week.
You know, I knew when I made my picks for this week that when I circled the Vikings, I'd get beat up for it. But, I give the kid a chance. He's been preparing for this one game his whole life. He's got a great, wide receiver, a great running back backing him up. Let him give the ball away, see what he does. I think they'll keep it within a 10-point game at home. I like it.
I'm with the champ here. He's won 2 out of 3 weeks. And Aaron Rodgers, 28-13 against the spread since 2009. I'll take the Packers.
All right, next up, we got the hapless Colts visiting the New Orleans Saints. Colts' problems start with the coaching staff. They were handed the keys to the Cadillac. When it didn't start this year, they have no idea how to jumpstart that offense. Saints coming off a loss last week to Tampa. Saints go marching into the end zone all afternoon long. Lay the points again.
Yeah, I agree not to be scared of the big line. They got pretty beaten in a divisional game last week. They're pretty upset about it. I think they'll put on a serious scoring display at home this week. I think 21 points is easy enough, let alone 15.5.
Geez, I don't know what you guys are serving at the sports book, but 15.5 points? Come on. I'm going to take the Colts.
Big number for an NFL game. Don't forget, folks, get your picks in. Lake Tahoe TV, Facebook, you're picking 10 against the spread. Going against us. Shouldn't be too tough.
Remember, it's free to enter. Make sure you go into the sports book and really give Craig a hard time. He's not that good of a sports pick.
Not lately.
Not lately. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Tahoe Sports Line. We'll see you next week.